Hello, how are you doing today? I'm sure the title on the screen said it all as to why I got Kanye West displayed. But anyway, former CEO of Papa John's, Papa John himself, John Schneider, has now stated that resigning from his company was a mistake, saying that he never used the N-word in a context, making it a racial epitaph or to denigrate someone. He says, and I quote, "I was asked if I was not racist, and then why did I say what I did about the NFL situation?" Schneider said, "I said, if you look at what I said, it was in no way racist." Yeah. I mean, all racists say that. Everybody who's a racist, says that. So what? I said, if you look at what I said, it was in no way racist. Whatever, dude. Okay, he continues, and I quote, "The fact is, we completely mishandled the NFL situation from a public relations standpoint, both the board of directors and company leadership." No shit. He continues, and I quote, "I then said something on the order of, Colonel Sanders used the word in. I actually used the word." So, okay, let me stop and let me go back and rewind that just so you can get a reality of how it sounds. And yes, I am a black man, so, I don't care how I'm viewed using this word. But here we go. And I quote, "I then said something on the order of, Colonel Sanders used the word nigger, and that I never used that word, and Papa John's doesn't use that word." You just used the word, man. Whatever. And a way to explain yourself out of it is to say that no one ever held Colonel Sanders accountable for saying the word nigger. Yeah. I mean, if you were in circles I was, yeah, of course we held him accountable for a lot of things. Yeah, slavery and all the other stuff. We said them slaves came up with the herbs and spices. Ask any black person. Yeah, we held them accountable, but that still doesn't mean that you get to use the word in any context. It doesn't. Dick. So for real, it just sounds like yet another white person just looking for an excuse to use the word nigger. So in my last Papa John's video, I had a couple of people in my comment section. Well, let me ask you this: you're the ones that were saying that nobody should ever use that word, and he admits to using the word. So do you agree that it was bad, and that he should be ashamed of himself on a word that you guys said that no one should use? And I'll put the link to that video in the description below. For real, they was just like, "Oh my God, nobody should use that word." And I was like, I don't like non-black should not use that word. Period. I don't care under what circumstances. Whether it's used in any context. I mean, you can say N-word or offensive racial epitaph. You don't need to use it anymore. Sorry, it's not yours. I agree with my boy O'Shea Jackson, aka Ice Cube, when he told Bill Maher, "Hey guy, that word ain't y'all's no more. I'm sorry." And I don't agree completely with the taking racial epitaphs and making our own, but hell, I do agree that I don't need to hear a white person or a non-black using that term at all. Whatever background or group you belong to, except black people. You black, hey, use that N-word all you want. I'm sorry, I'm just biased like that. But especially if you white, I mean, that's inappropriate, guy. Sorry. You should not be allowed to get away with that at all. And please say I'm being sensitive so I can start using derogatory words against other groups. Like, black people, like, yeah, I heard that too. Black people are so sensitive. Why are they sensitive about the N word? Yeah, let me pull out all the words that piss you off. See how long you last. But I'm a bigger guy than that, or at least I try to be. And yeah, I'm not saying that this is right, but there's been a rash of people out there using the N word, and somebody got attacked for that. And I'm not saying I would do that, but it's actually where, you know, they're showing where black people are fighting this back. So y'all need to be careful with their use of the word anyway. It has such a bad history, but you don't get to define how I feel about that. But I or any black person, don't no non-black or white, just says, hey, you know what? Nobody should be using it. If John Schnatter can't use it, then Kanye West can't use it either. I hope I get a comment like that so I can tell you about yourself. Yeah, just try me, please. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and say this. John Schnatter will probably get his job back, and it's not going to make me go back to Papa John's no matter what he offers. I don't like the pizza anyway with the delicious butter sauce. All right, I hope everyone out there is having a great week, and I hope you enjoyed my follow-up. For those of you who didn't, I mean, hey, you are entitled to your opinion. That's what's great about this country. But, you know, some people want this country to be great in some ways more than others. Yeah, well, I mean, if you catch my drift. All right. Please subscribe.